Hi, this is Blockchain Bad. Today we're going to be talking about MVR, which is the move registry. So if you're building on the Sui ecosystem, you must have heard about MVR, and some developers are confused about it. So I'll be breaking down what MVR is and it's also how you can use it. So the MVR is the move package registry. So now, if you're coming from a JavaScript environment, you would know something like npm. So it's a package manager for like JavaScript. So it's same as MVM. So this is the package manager for the move language on Sui. So that's the move package register. So it is used for like discovering move packages, sharing move packages. So like they might want to like import a move package into your let me search for dbook. So you might want to like import dbook into your like move codes or D3. So these are, you can find it here. You can also share and a bit scalable application. So instead of which always use package IDs or always gotta do for this dependency, MVR will make it simple. So now let's dive into example. So let's go to our VS Code. So this is a TypeScript code in which I wrote to call my move code I wrote. So now I wrote this move code called MVR demo. So now do just a simple counter. Then it has a function to create, to increment, and to get the counter value. So I deployed this package. So if you want to move a atomic file, you say I deployed this package to the testnet. So now I want to call I would want to call this create function using TypeScript. So now let me come back to my TypeScript, my index.txt. So if you would know how to attach a TypeScript at smart contracts, we would see that this is my package ID, then my module name and my function name. This is my package ID which I deployed. So I could just run this code to create the counter. So let's do that. So I want to like show you where MVR comes in and it makes things easier. So let me open my terminal. npxtsx index.txt. So I already have my private key in my .mv file. Okay, sorry. I have to like change my directory into like ts. So cd ts. Let me clear the terminal. And let me run the code again. So I already have my private key here. So you can put your private key. So we successfully called the smart contact. So let me copy this and it's head over to SuiScan. So it's so easy. Let me switch to testnet because I did better testnet and then put in the digest. So if you see, we successfully called the smart contacts and this is it. So we call the create function. For now, let me show you where MVR comes in. So there are times where putting in this long package ID is a problem. You know, you might have so many package IDs and everything, and it's kind of will be difficult to like keep track of. So that's where MVR comes in. So you can equally publish this package to MVR, which I have already done that. So if I come to the move registry, let me search for MVR demo. So this is it. I already published this package to MVR. Now next video I'll show you how to publish your package to MVR. So now instead of me having to deal with this long package ID, I can just put in the MVR name. So let me do that. So the name of my package now is package/MVR demo. So I could just come and replace this long package ID with this. So now if you look at it now, which is better? This is better than you having to like put in a long package ID, and that's where MVR, one of the places where MVR comes into place. So right now I'm in the Sui HRBC client, so I have to come here in my configuration and I also have to specify MVR. So I have to create MVR. Then what I can do also, I have to put in the URL. So since I'm using the test nets, so there is the test net URL just like we have for like the foods. So the test net URL for MVR. I'm going to be pasting it there. So if you're looking for the URL, I'll put them on the description or below the video. You can also come to the documentation, which is docs.cs.io/MVR, and you will see more about it. From to TypeScript too. So now you would see these are the IDs I just copied. So now going back to VS Code. Now let me run this code again. Now since I have changed the long package ID I had to like the MVR name, let me run the code again. So let me clear my terminal and run it again, and let's see. So if you look again, we still successfully called it without using the long package ID. Rather, we use the MVR name which we had there. So just like I said in the next video, I would show you. So you look at it now, this is the package ID, same thing with what we had before, but it has been given a name for like easy assets I'm calling. So that's it for this example. One thing also, there might be cases where you might need to override maybe override the MVR. Maybe you don't want to use this here, but you don't want to override it, maybe just for testing sake. So to do that now, you have to come under MVR. I think there's a field called overrides here. So under overrides, you have to specify for packages. So there are packages and there are type. I think there are types. So let me just do this first. Also, there are types. Yeah, you can prefer your type packages and types like for your type arguments. So right now, I'll just be using that for package. So now you can now specify what you have to override. So I want to override at kg/MVR. Then maybe I might want to override it with another package ID. So let me just copy a package ID and put here. Maybe you might have this smart contract deployed again and you just want to override it. So this is a way to like override. So this overriding is important. It's when maybe you don't want to like work with that of the MVR already published. Maybe you want to like test with another package ID. That's where this overriding coming. You might mostly not need it, but I'm just showing it to you. So see more about the overriding. You can still come back to the docs. I'll just try to explain it better. So this is it. So that's like one place where the MVR so important and useful. So now let's talk about the second example where MVR will be needed. So I have my code here, and if you look at it, I made use of this Moban, which is an external package that I made use of. So one thing you want to do, if you notice, if I cause my init.tme file, I actually imported this as independence. So there are times where you might not want to like put this, like this is kind of most times where you want to like use an external package like maybe Sui or like db. You have to start looking for the correct edit dependencies, like the correct relevant, like the most updated one, which is kind of hard to crack most times. And if you don't know, it will actually challenge most times for it to like find like Dibu, Scallop, all these external dependencies working with them. So what you can do now, you can do something like MVR and just like your npm install, it can just do MVR and add it to your package. So let me show you how to do that. So to do that, first of all, you have to come to the docs and go on that screen. You have to go to MVR say like. So you have to copy this code here and you have to install the MVR say like. So open your terminal and just click on enter. I already have this installed, so allow me to do that again, just like a one-step process. Once you have cargo installed, if you have to install, you should have cargo installed. Or once you have cargo installed, you can just easily install MVR using Camel. Or I think SuiUp has that, but there are different ways you can install them. So if you don't know how to like do that, I can create a video of how to like separately do that, but this is not like an issue. So I already have this installed, so I don't have to do that again. So one thing I want to look at it now, so coming back here, instead of me to put in this dependency like this, I can just come, let me open this my terminal here. So I want to add that package move ban. So what I can do, I can go to the move registry and actually search for it. So this is its move ban. So this is it here, currently on testnet. So all I just have to do is just to copy this code here to install it. So if you look at it, it says you can install this package to your Move project by just calling MVR adds the package name. So coming back to my VS Code, my terminal, I'll just paste in this. So let's wait. And now look at it. That's just it. I've added MVR to I've added the move ban to my package, and move automatically detects it rather than me having to put this slow with the dependency, which I might not be correct as always. So that's another use case for MVR. So let me try to like build my flow package. So let me just say remove and build. Got it successfully built and my external package in here. So that's like the little bit of MVR, which is not something complicated. It just managing move packages that you don't have to like always care about the package IDs, the dependencies, having the right dependencies. MVR just makes everything simple, just like you having npm installed from JavaScript. So that's about MVR. So this is documentation. You can choose to go to it. But I've gone through all the necessary things you might need to know about MVR. So in the next video, I'll be showing you how to publish your own package to MVR so that you can have it over here, and also Apple can use your package, and maybe you can still use them on your other packages. That there's some packages you might want like being used. So I'll show you how to upload your own package to the parent package to MVR. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on the comment section. Like, feel free to DM me. My handles will be in the description. I'm seeing you next video. Bye.